Welcome back to the show, everyone. Of course, we love to talk real estate just like you do, and especially here in Vancouver, probably the hotbed of the Canadian real estate market. And we got our own guy. We got our guy.
Call him Condo Leo. We never really asked him if he liked that, but that's cool. And we're going to talk about downsizing today with Leo Wilk. How are you, Leo?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Nice to see you.
Can we call you Condo Leo?
Call me whatever you like, but Condo Leo's fine.
Condo Leo Rice. How
People
about
in
that?
the office just call me Condo now when I walk
Okay,
in.
cool. Okay, we're
let's-
talking downsizing
Yeah.
today.
Yes.
What does that actually mean for most people?
Well, downsizing is kind of just, let's look at it as a condo, is like simplifying your life in a sense. So going from, I do a lot of downsizing, going from, let's say, a house, which is 5,000-6,000 square feet, into a condo anywhere from 500 to 1,000 or something like that.
And why do people typically choose to downsize? I mean, I'm thinking right away people that, their kids have moved out and they're sort of doing that. But
Exactly. Kids move out. There's more security in condos sometimes if they want to travel. They just want to simplify their life. Like the house is too big for them now.
They never go into some rooms.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's like I don't want to mow the lawn anymore or do gardening. Like they just want to take
Okay,
that
what
care.
are some of your tips from your experience when people decide to downsize?
Couple tips. One is take it slow. Don't feel like you got to rush into it because you don't want all of a sudden end up in 600 square foot that you just don't like. Look at a lot of places. I always notice when I used to work on developments, people would come in and look in the downsize, and instantly when they come into a condo, they go, "Whoa, are these the ceilings? Is this the condo?" And they go, "Is this the living room? This is the dining room?" And I go, "Yes, it is." So
it's both.
Yeah, exactly. So start thinking about your furniture and how this bulky stuff might have to go, but I always say, don't sell the farm. Don't get rid of everything because some stuff, you'll be surprised what actually fits in a condo once it's actually there.
Well, and this sort of goes into the idea of myths as well. And you walk in and, it feels so closed.
Yeah, exactly. A couple myths are, don't get too caught up on what's actually in the place when you go there.
Right.
Try to envision your stuff in there and don't, a lot of people are worried also about privacy. They're actually more private and soundproof than you think. Your neighbor's not always going to be looking right in your window. There are soundproofing.
But if you want someone to look in your window, you can find people to do that.
There's places, you can. Yeah. That is not a problem at all.
Yeah, you can leave your blinds open and people will actually.
Now, there's a lot of things you have to mentally prepare yourself for, especially
Yes.
when it comes to downsizing your belongings. What's
Yes.
your advice in that regard?
Well, I always say make a list. Make a list of things you love and make a list of things you don't need. Don't get rid of them all, but once you start looking at these different condos, you'll say, you know what, this would fit there.
And take a real good look at those things, because sometimes we keep the funniest things that we have no emotional attachment to, but we just keep it because we always have.
Exactly. And I've heard a good tip actually once. It was IKEA now, they show the dimensions in square foot, what these rooms look like. So you can go there, start measuring your room, so when you can go to IKEA, compare it to furniture, or when you go to the condo, bring a ruler or a tape measure, and
really long.
But you can start getting those dimensions, because a lot of people have a hard time saying, well, what is 500 square feet?
Visualizing,
Right? Until they actually see it and they go, okay, I get it.
And what are the pros of downsizing?
Pros of downsizing? Well, security is one. A lot of people want to travel. So now you lock up your condo, one door, you're gone. Stratas, they're not always a bad thing. I know there's always these stories about
You hear a lot of...
you hear the negatives.
Yeah, you always hear the negatives.
Stratas are great, especially if you have a good run one. You don't have to take care of anything outside your place. Even if something happens, like let's say a leak comes in your...
You pay fees and forget about it.
You pay your fees, your insurance is covered, your gardening's, everything's covered. You just worry about the inside of your place and lock your door when you leave.
That is
okay,
really nice.
Now we wanted to get to something new today, our feature property.
Yes.
We've been doing this the last couple times. This is just one of your favorites, a building that you really like?
If you remember last time, the dog park at the BZ, this is in the same building actually, but this is something that's unique to downtown and unique to like anywhere. It's a 5,600 square foot home in Yaletown. It's called the City Home. So what it is you actually own the land that it sits on at this point, which is
so you get title. Wow, that's a real mind burner.
You own the land, the airspace parcel, and you can see the design there. It's a 4-story home, 5,600 square feet. Down, like on the ground level, there's 8,000 square foot of terrace for you. Top of the roof there where that person is, that's 1,500 square foot rooftop patio.
So how does that benefit you as a home buyer?
You can't,
other than
you're
bragging rights.
You're not gonna rezone it and build up, but it's just nice to actually own some land. And a place that size, in let's say a penthouse, your maintenance fees would probably be around $2,000 a month. You're totally separate. You do your gardening, you take care of all that stuff. You have some shared cost with like the lane and the garage, but you've got an 8 parking spot, private garage, and a private elevator to your place.
If you've got 8 cars, then you can probably afford the bragging rights.
Dare I ask the sticker price on this one?
Goes for a cool $4.5 mil.
$4.5 million.
I'll be putting my offer in on the commercial break. Now, our favorite thing to get to are our bad MLS pictures. We've got a few to get to today. Let's have a look at Lou here.
These are actual pictures on MLS that you find, and we have a look at and decide what is wrong with these. And my guess on this one is just I'm looking for dead bodies. I'm looking for
lots
obvious
of stuff is what I see.
It looks like chaos, and it looks like there's kids running around everywhere, and they run the place.
Yeah, this is kind of a personal thing for me, but I get creeped out by a lot of teddy bears in the place. So when I see that, I kind of look at it and I go, this is
dating. The same thing happens, right? You know?
If anybody has a stuffed animal collection, run.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it doesn't do it for me. And it's a good quality picture, but the stuffed animals and little characters just kind of.
Well, you can't even see the place. There's just so much going on.
Well, exactly.
Leo, it's great to have personality in your place, but too much personality is probably a bad thing. And that personality just kind of screams.
You don't want to Pikachu.
What in the H is going on here?
So this was a picture. Are they trying to show off the gym?
They're showing off the gym, and they're showing off the buff guy doing some lifts there.
Wow.
Excellent. And we wondered what the cast of Jersey Shore were up to. Okay, speaking of stuffed animals, what? Why?
Wow.
This is a theme kind of. They've got them all over the couch this time, which then I'm going, I don't understand.
It's creepy.
Like, the photographer could ask permission to move them for a second, unless they are placed there, like, for a certain reason.
Now, the thing is, you see no evidence of children. To me, that looks like an adult that is collecting stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that's kids. And that picture,
I get stranger danger.
If that's an adult, it says, I love you, and I will always love you, and I will hunt you down if you don't love me, and I will get you. Or maybe that's
okay, let's go to the next one. Wow! What?
So, is the bed actually made?
I don't know if it's one stuffed animal.
What is the panda doing?
But what is it doing is the question.
What is it doing?
What is it doing?
Awesome.
You'll see the theme here today.
Shall we just leave it there?
It's like that definitely could have been moved for the picture.
No. Well, you know what?
Okay. Nothing better than the cluttered bathroom.
Oh, and bath mats.
What's with all the coat hangers?
I don't know. That's my most disturbing bathroom pick I've seen, I think.
I don't like carpet anywhere in a bathroom.
No. Let's look at one more. We've got time for one more.
Are we on our last one?
This is a picture of online. It's the only picture they have, but you got to guess how long it's been on the market for. So what does coming soon mean to you?
Tomorrow.
Oh, like tomorrow.
Not 206 days?
Let me think. It's not sold, is it?
It's not sold.
206 days. They've had a coming soon sign up there.
And it's like, if you're the owner, maybe they're aware of it and they just don't care, but like, just get a couple pictures on there, because like realtors do. If you're looking at listings to show a client, and you want to see what it looks like, because you don't want to show up.
You don't want to waste their time.
You've got to look like, it's good that they show that some places are cluttered, because it's just not going to work for my client, but they've got to put a picture on it. 206
days of coming
Leo,
soon.
Thank you so much. To find out more information, including the panda, you can go to Leo's website to find out more.
We're going to take a break.